The 2024 U.S. presidential election is underway, and early results are already creating a buzz. With polling stations closed in key states, some early wins have been projected for both candidates. Donald Trump, representing the Republican Party, has already claimed victories in the reliably Republican states of Indiana, Kentucky, and West Virginia. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris, the Democratic candidate, secured her first win in Vermont, a traditional Democratic stronghold. As of now, Trump leads with 23 electoral votes to Harris's 3, yet the evening is just getting started, and a lot more results are expected in the coming hours. Polls have also closed in the battleground state of Georgia, a state that flipped to Democratic control in 2020. This year's contest between Trump and Harris has led to a significant turnout, with exit polls indicating that Georgia voters are motivated by pressing issues like the economy and abortion rights. Georgia is particularly notable because nearly one-third of the state's voters are African American, a demographic that leans Democratic. This year, the stakes are high for both parties, as Georgia's 16 electoral votes could once again play a critical role in the outcome. Early exit polls reveal interesting insights into voters' sentiments. Trump voters are more likely to express concerns about their financial well-being, with a majority feeling economically worse off than in 2020. Conversely, a notable proportion of Harris supporters report feeling financially stable or improved. These polls also indicate a partisan split in views on inflation, with more Trump supporters identifying it as a severe hardship compared to Harris's supporters. Abortion rights have emerged as a significant issue for Democratic voters, especially after the Supreme Court's recent decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. The ruling has mobilized many voters, particularly women, who are coming out to support Harris in hopes of protecting abortion rights at the federal level. As more polls close across the country, swing states such as North Carolina, Ohio, and Pennsylvania are drawing national attention. Each of these states could sway the electoral count, with both campaigns monitoring them closely. Former presidential candidate John Kerry has commented on the early returns from these regions, suggesting that they may provide early indications of the final outcome, particularly in states along the so-called blue wall like Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Security and transparency are paramount in this election. In Pennsylvania, for example, election officials are working in a highly controlled environment to process mail-in ballots. Enhanced security measures are in place, and each ballot is meticulously verified to counter any potential claims of fraud. This is especially significant given the controversies in 2020, when delays in mail-in ballot counting led to unsubstantiated allegations of fraud. As the evening progresses, additional states will report their results, and the race will begin to take shape. With 270 electoral votes required to win, each state called will add momentum to either Trump or Harris's path to victory. Both campaigns remain optimistic, though it's clear that the outcome could come down to a handful of critical swing states. Stay tuned as more updates come in, shaping one of the most closely watched elections in recent U.S. history. Stay subscribed for more videos.